Good day. My name is Brian Jeffries, and this is our presentation for Education 305 class. This is our social learning theory presentation. In the group is myself, Brian Jeffries, Bridget Gober, Lamisha Spruill, Johnny Neer, and Stacy Lanzo. So for our presentation, we have a social learning theory activity. First, we'll go into a little bit about what social learning theory is. It was developed by Albert Bandura, and it suggests that children learn new behaviors through rewards and punishments. When children observe positive action, then they are likely to imitate that action and adapt that behavior onto themselves. Bandura has done a great amount of work on social learning theory. The theory focuses on the acquisition of behaviors. This simply means that adults and children acquire behavior by observing the actions of others, and then they imitate those actions. Social learning theory states that individuals learn in a social context by modeling and observing others. There are several kinds of social learning theories, of course, but the social learning theory that is most influential derived from the works of Albert Bandura. He believed that behavior in children is learned through observational learning. Children learn by observing other people's behavior and that they are surrounded by. Behavior in children can arise from many influences. Some influences include family members, peers, friends, teachers, and television shows. These influences provide examples of masculine and feminine behavior to observe and imitate. Children are more likely to imitate a behavior that they feel closely represents themselves. How other people respond to the child's new behavior depends on if they will continue it. At first, the child tries out the new behavior, and one way people will respond with either reinforcement or punishment. If the imitation is rewarded, then the child is likely to continue performing the behavior. If response is opposite, most likely the child discontinues the imitated behavior because they don't want to, have the punishment aspect thrown back onto them. Vicarious reinforcement plays a role into it as well. The child will observe the outcome of what happens to others before deciding to copy the behavior. And since Bandura believes that behaviors were learned through observing others, he did an experiment. Bandura is well known for his Bobo doll experiment that took place in 1961. The experiment utilized an inflatable clown that was known as the Bobo doll that helped test modeling behaviors. There were several children that were broken into three groups. One group was exposed to an aggressive adult that was beating the Bobo doll. The other group was exposed to a passive adult, while the third group was not exposed to an adult at all. After the children saw the adults playing with the Bobo doll, they were then to enter and play and see how they react. The results showed that the children exposed to aggression were more likely to imitate what they saw. Boys were 4 times more likely than the girls to display physical aggression. Verbal aggressions between the two were about the same, and the results support social learning theory, where children learn through modeling and observing others. And if you could please click on the link below, and there's a short video that shows more of the aggressive part of the Bobo doll experiment. Thank you.